So first thing, click to the side. Shut it off from the rest of the system. Then we'll crank here. We've already relieved the pressure. I'm going to double check. I have relieved the right pressure of the right pump of all its pressure. So when we pull that up, it doesn't all over us. It's open, throw your lever up. Now when you go to put everything back in, this is what we're putting in. This stuff is like the consistency of a toothpaste. So pretty. We want to manually make an air pocket. Pop this back in. Click, that is there. This little guy fits down into this so that we can force air through this as the pump is going back down. This handle normally sits in the 12 o'clock position. On the right pump, we move it to the 3 o'clock position to cut off any air movement. When we switch a bucket out, we want to purge any air so that we don't get any air that's forced up to the main system that reaches the extruder head that then makes a void space in our prints. Lowering the pump head, all good. We've put our manual air bubble in, which when we purge the material through, you hear the air escaping from there, which is allowing the plunger to go down. We want to see that kind of oozing up out of this valve. And the material we just put in here, the 110, it's their high performance material. It'll do better resolutions. It'll get down to a 0.5 millimeter layer height, where the standard stuff is a 0.8 is the best resolution you can get out of it. So that is there. We now have to force that air bubble out. Put this, and this has got a lot of material in it. Normally we would not change a tank, but the piece we have is pretty much the same amount of material that's left in there. So now we go to the control system, go to motion control, that is motion extended pump B. And now we're going to force that air bubble out of the system. And it's going to start spitting out goop here. And what will happen is it's going to force that air bubble out and through, and right now it's being diverted and cut off here because it comes up through and then runs to the rest of the system. It's going to stop purging material coming out, and then it's going to shoot it out, and that's going to show you that the air bubble is gone. Let it run for a little bit more. You'll see it here in a minute where it'll stop. And that's that air bubble that we manually put in the line. Getting ready. There we go. Now it'll start pushing out regular material again. We'll let that go for a minute or so longer. Started again, so that air bubble that we manually put in has just passed this shutoff valve. We have zero pressure in this pump. We can do an automatic or a manual. We want to increase that pressure in the right pump a little bit, so we're going to force it through. Now we've got our cup over there. We're going to force them out. We've got good flow through here. Making sure we cap that guy back off, does not get any. So these two are fulls. I'll separate them from These we could just, these are got decent material on them to use as paste and fixing stuff. Bench, all good. Load it up. Job queue. You've got that. We're gonna hit new job. We're gonna load the right head because it's got the 110 in it. 110 was the firewall, right? Firewall, open. And then we're going to go to the left head. We're going to load. We're going to bring in back panel final. Open, move him over. Switch our plate up. Apply. This stuff is really important to do. This piece here is like a $60,000 consumable, and it's only a consumable if you don't do this. They will last for years and years and years.
The stator head?
Yeah. This extruder piece.
Yeah, I know. I checked.